In this lesson, we're going to go over how to expand two brackets. So what we've got here is the question might say, expand and simplify, and then it might give you two brackets, something looking like this. So x plus 4, x plus 3, or something like that. And remember that when we look at this particular bracket, we'll notice that there's nothing in between the two brackets. So there's no plus or minus, and that means that it's you're basically saying that it's multiplied. Okay, so these two brackets are two terms that are multiplied. So if we're going to, in this particular slide, we're going to look at the two methods, and the first method is the FOIL method. FOIL, which stands for first. So that's the first terms in each bracket. So in this case here be the x and the x. The outside terms, which in this case would be the x, because that's the outside of that bracket, and then the outside in terms of the other one would be the 3. Then the inside terms, which in this case would be the plus 4 and the x. And then the last terms, which is the 4 and the 3. So that's where FOIL comes from. So if I just write down this these brackets here again, so we've got x plus 4, and then we've got x plus 3. Okay, so let's do the first term. So that's x times x. So x times x, of course, is x squared, which is a different color. We'll do the outside term. So that's x times positive 3 is plus 3x. And then we do the inside term, so that's plus 4 times x is plus 4x. And then we'll do the last terms, which is 4 times 3, which is plus 12. And now we collect our like terms. Okay, so we've got x squared, and there's no other x squareds there, so we would have x squared. And then we have 3x plus 4x, which is plus 7x. And then we've got the plus 12. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now the second of the two methods is the box method to expanding. So here we have a box, and it's what you make it big enough that you can write on it. Okay, and if we have our two terms, we'll just use the same question, x plus 3, x plus 4. Okay, we're told we want to expand that. So what we do is we take each bracket, and that's a 4 there, and we add it to the box, the grid like this. And so we say x plus 3 up there, and down here we've got x plus 4. And we treat this as a multiplication box. So what's x times x? Well, x times x is x squared. What's x times positive 3? That would be plus 3x. Plus 4 times x is plus 4x. And it's important you put the signs in front here because it helps you out with the next step. And then 4 times 3 is plus 12. And then we write these all out. We bring them down and we go, well, we've got x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 12. And when we collect our like terms, we end up with x squared plus 7x plus 12. So those are the two different methods. I suggest you, when you're trying through your questions, you give them both a crack and see which one's easier for you. Have a go.